Welcome to the Alexandra Wenman Show. I'm here with the fabulous Chris Fitchew, who is an all-round showman, comedian, actor, spiritualista. What else, Chris, have you got in your bag of tricks?
I know I'm one of those annoying people that just seems to want to do it all and try to do it all and sometimes spread myself thin, but decided to put it all in one place, which is going to be my new channel called Condé Nast Travel. So it's literally going around the world, doing my travel blogs, vlogs. It's all about exploring new places, but also exploring spiritual retreats. It's about my own spiritual journey, my learnings, and sort of going places, learning about things, and then basically spreading the word and just telling people about it so they can make up their mind if they want to also take part in whatever I've done.
Oh my God, not a man after my own heart at all. Let's spread the word. So Chris has just been with myself and Lorraine Flaherty on our Freedom Through Wisdom retreat here in beautiful Ibiza. I'll show you the weather.
Which was
it's
amazing.
A little bit cloudy, but I mean it really is gorgeous here today.
We can't work out where to be.
I know, it's like the sun's in our eyes, but
So
oh look,
that's
there's
fine,
Buddha.
that's
There's
fine.
Buddha behind us.
Let's do that.
That's quite good.
Yes. This was like, I mean, my website launched last week, and my YouTube channel launched last week. So this has been my first experience, and you know, I think for many people, there's so many retreats and programs and educational forums out there for you to do, and obviously there's only so much time and resources and money, and so you have to really choose carefully. I'd done some work with Lorraine a couple of years ago, so I completely respected and love her work, so I wanted to do some more with her. And when I saw she was partnering up with this Alexandra Wenman, who I feel quite shocked that I've not heard of her before, it really intrigued me. The work intrigued me. I looked you up and saw the way you were writing and describing various things. It drew me, which things have to resonate.
I feel very honoured
for you to be drawn for, and completely exceeded my expectations. The combination of Lorraine's work, which she's sort of past life, current life, other life specialist, with your work, which obviously is all about the grid. It's all about the extraterrestrial world and how that impacts us. And of course precious wisdom, which I've had a glimpse into.
It's multi-dimensional consciousness, really, I suppose, that is what both of us do. And
and I think it explains a lot. It explains why I'm the way I am, the way I try to be everywhere, because I think my soul wants to be everywhere because it's used to being everywhere. And maybe it's that, we're restricted in this sort of time-space continuum and this dense body. We kind of feel like, we can't, but when you see the bigger picture, when you get insight like from yours, it gives you a bit more of a kind of like, I don't know, like a break, and it gives you an insight that makes you feel like you can achieve more. And if you work on the problem areas, or if you work on the places that you feel stuck with, which we did on many of the meditations, we met our sort of sci-fi version of us. We went on astral travels, and we saw all sorts of wonderful things. But also the message is the same, no matter what work you do, it all goes back to love. It all goes back to how to get back to love, whether it's love for yourself or your sort of soul team or the people around you. But most of all, it's just great to learn from other people that have bothered to go out there and put themselves, I would say, at risk sometimes, because some of the work you do,
coming out of the closet.
Well, not only do you open yourself up when you're doing the work, you also open yourself up when you're trying to spread the message and tell people about it and let people in on your journey, which is it's quite raw, but I think it's empowering, and it goes back to stepping into your own truth, which I think you do so well, which I want to do more of, and that's got to be it, hasn't it? Spreading the word.
Spreading the word, getting the love out there.
Yeah.
So what other retreats have you been on that you've actually filmed or written about?
So on my vlog, which I'm going to start putting out something
We've
once a week.
We've got a little cat creeping around the corner.
Spiritual cat.
See, spiritual cat.
On my vlog, so I did a whole Peruvian adventure, the whole plant medicine Peruvian adventure, which was 1.5 years ago, and I had never put it online because I think it's taken about 1.5 years to kind of get get over it.
Get the courage to do it.
Get through it, you know, and actually
Yeah.
feel like proud that I can tell people what I got up to and the trials and tribulations, the highs and lows, because I know there will be many people out there thinking of doing it, and I think that my story, even if it teaches one person, like, you know, how to choose where to go, or, you know, what state you have to be in before you go, or how you prepare for it, or how, you know, you cocoon yourself after it. So that will be on my vlog. I've also done a whole like trip around India where it was as adventurous as you can imagine.
I bet
and-
India's so colourful.
Well, it was amazing. We went there, and it was the night that the government stopped all currency. 500 rupee notes and 1,000 rupee notes were stopped, and they reintroduced new ones. So the whole country was in crisis, and even the locals couldn't get cash. So I did 5 weeks travelling around India with no money, not a single penny. So
Yeah.
that was the birth of my channel. I started putting on like the ridiculousness of what we went through, and putting little videos on my
Total
Facebook.
survival as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was comical because ultimately, I mean, I'm a trained actor and a comedian, and that's my day job. And this world and this work, whether it's a trip to the jungle or a trip through India where I've got no money, you have to bring joy, you have to have a laugh, you have to poke fun at yourself and the journey, because ultimately I think that it can be taken quite seriously. And not that I would ever disrespect people who go there, but for me it's I think my soul, I've learned, and my spirit is very jovial. It's quite cheeky, and I think that that's what I want to show in my
It's so important.
chat. And actually, you know, people can hop on board or not, and actually I think that's what you've got to do, going back to the truth, your own truth. And I think that's how I see it. I think to try and find and self-discover, you have to find your own sort of rhythm, and mine is having a laugh. So my India trips were just hysterical, and even like when I was in Peru, I was like doing, you know, comedy characters and all sorts of
Shame and Shane. You're
mad-
very good at an Aussie accent, this one, I have to say.
It's a little bit of a piss take,
Bit of a piss take,
Australian
mate.
accent. It is really, but yeah. So that's the idea. So my channel will be like spirituality, going on these like retreats and reporting on them, and, you know, and giving almost like a TripAdvisor reports on them, so other people, if they're ever like thinking of coming on such courses like this one, which of course I would highly recommend because it's been invaluable.
I'm so honoured that you came on our course and that you wanted to report back on it. How amazing.
You need to be less humble, because it was great the way it worked. You know, obviously Ibiza's amazing. I've loved Ibiza for many, many years, and the fact that you've done it here, it's no surprise to me, because it is energetic. It is full of like magnetism, and actually the work that we did, I think, was amplified because of it. And the group of people that you brought together was great. There was just the right amount of people. It's in a great setting down by La Scogliera restaurant.
Let's do a little...
Which food is to die for.
You can see the restaurant behind us in the background. I actually got married in this place.
It's so, and actually, I quite like the way as well that you didn't do accommodation, so you find your own accommodation. So everyone, it almost means that you can make the price fit for you. So you had your course fee, but the accommodation was separate. So, I mean, I was lucky enough to stay with friends, but other people stayed in like a really nice place or a hostel, and there's so many places, because it was out
Have
of
some freedom and some flexibility.
yeah. And I think sometimes these retreats, it's nice to leave everybody and switch off, even though we did have a meal every night and we did hang out, we didn't want to leave each other, but it's nice to have that option that you're not on top, because I think sometimes you certainly sometimes need to go off and be on your own and just gather your thoughts so you can bring in new energy the next day. But yeah, so it was great. So I can't wait for the next one. I hear you're going to Egypt next. I'll be
Yes,
there.
we're hoping to do Egypt,
I can't imagine two better people to be in Egypt with than
And
these
it would be such a
two
giggle if you
goddesses.
could be there.
Yeah, it'll be good. We're going some explorations, but yeah, thank you very much.
Awesome. So tell us the website, honey. What's the
So
actual
I'm
web
the
address?
Condé Nast Traveller.
Condé Nast Traveller.
As in Condé Nast, no. And it's I've got my Instagram, Condé Nast Traveller, the website, condenasttraveller.com, and then we've got my YouTube channel, also of that name.
Check out
So
Chris on
add them
YouTube.
all,
He's a real
find them
giggle.
all, and yeah, let's just have fun on this journey together.
Awesome. I'm so pleased. Thank you for talking to me,
Thank you
darling.
for having me.
Mwah.
Adios, muchachos.
Thank you.